Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to show you my entire Chanel collection, which isn't a large collection at all, but it is very functional and I'm very proud of it because I do get to use my bags and shoes all the time. And I love what it does for my wardrobe. I think these are great accessories to add when you want to look dressed up without really trying so hard. It's really effortlessly chic and I really love how gorgeous they look, how beautifully made they are. And I love that Chanel can pretty much be called an investment piece because when it comes to their bags, you can definitely recoup your money when you sell them in the pre-love market, and for me that is a good investment piece. For me, the brand Chanel really is worth it when it comes to these things because even their vintage bags have gone up in price, and to be quite honest, all the bags that I have purchased pre-pandemic, they have all gone up in value. And for me, that is a great investment when it comes to accessories, as opposed to buying brands that when you buy it immediately, it loses 50% or even 70% of its value. I no longer want to purchase those items, not unless I'm really, truly in love with them. I can't sleep and they're constantly on my mind. But for me, Chanel also does that. The Chanel bags that I have fallen in love with, they really haunt my dreams. And I have never regretted any purchase that I've made when it comes to Chanel. Really, it just adds so much value to my wardrobe because I know that it can instantly elevate my outfits. And I really love its quality and design. I really do appreciate the brand. And although my collection is quite small at this point in time, I am still very proud of it. I would like to show them to you and tell you which ones are my favorites and which ones have really gotten the most use. And so yeah, let's get started. Okay, so for my first Chanel bag, this is one of my newer purchases. I purchased this at the start of 2020. I think the whole world, we thought that the pandemic would only last for a year. And so I made this big purchase and I'm so glad that I did it because it has gone up in value immensely since the time that I bought this. Of course, Chanel has increased its prices twice since the start of the pandemic, and that has really made a significant change in the whole resale market, in the whole pre-love market. All the prices have gone up, including vintage, including secondhand pre-loved and brand new Chanel bags. And this one, for me, it was still on the more affordable range. I think I got this for around 180,000 via Fashion File. And to be quite honest, I haven't used it yet. I haven't used it apart from my shoots that I do here at home. But so far, this has gone up in value so much. It's around 220,000 to 250,000. I think it's going to go up even more. And I'm glad that I have this. I've always wanted a beige clear Chanel bag, and this one comes in this beautiful chevron quilting, and I love that it looks modern and cool. And the chain, if you notice, it's on the thinner side, but it still does it for me. You can use it as a crossbody bag and you can use it as a shoulder bag, and it really is a beautiful bag. I got this in near perfect condition, but this bag is around, I think, almost 10 years old. I think the person who owned this before me really took care of it and hardly used it. And it comes in this beautiful light gold hardware that I think perfectly complements the beige color. The beige color is more on the yellowy side, but I really don't mind it at all. This is more of like the Chanel sort of beige. I'm glad that I got this and have added it to my collection before the prices went up. I already have my beige Claire bag, so I can cross it off my wish list. And I still have quite a bit more on my wish list, and I'm hoping that maybe on my birthday I will be able to purchase one, but I'm still really thinking about it because I'm saving up for something really big. So this is definitely on the top of my list when it comes to all my bags. I really love this. I consider this sort of my holy grail bag because I wanted a beige Claire Chanel bag, a classic flap, for so long. This is a single flap, by the way. It does not have a double flap, so I am able to store a lot more items inside. And although it is a single flap, I love that it's still very puffy and that it still has maintained its shape, and I intend to keep it that way for many more decades to come. And this is definitely on the top of my Chanel list of must-have bags. Such a great purchase. Okay, so for my second bag, this is actually the first ever Chanel bag that I ever bought for myself. And back then, I was able to get it for a really, really good price. It was around 150,000 pesos. This was back in 2018. And since then, even vintage Chanel bags, they now reach the 200,000 range, which is so crazy. That's like a 50,000 peso difference. And I'm still shocked actually when I see the prices of these bags, how much these bags go for. And I'm glad that I was able to get it just at the right time. There was no price increase yet at that time, no significant price increase, and no pandemic. I was able to buy this when we went to the US, and I got it from Fashion File as well. When we went to the US, I thought that it would save me a lot on shipping if I buy my Chanel bag there, and so I waited for this one to arrive, and I'm glad that I got it. It's in beautiful condition even though this is from the late 1990s. I love that it still has some puff to it. I think the lambskin leather back then was much more durable because this one does not have any scratches on it. There are not much scuffing on the sides of the bag, which I see in most of the vintage bags. Like, I see that most of them are deflated and that the sides really have started to rub off, and the leather had started to rub off, and some have holes in them. And this one does not have any holes at all. It's in great condition really for how old this is. And I love it. It's a double flap bag, and it's just, yeah, I have my air paper here to keep it shape. For me, I'm able to store the essentials here. It does not fit much because it's double flap, but it fits the essentials and it's good enough for me. Anyway, I don't really bring a lot of things with me these days, and so yeah, this is such a great purchase. This is my first Chanel bag and I can never regret this. I really love this bag so much, and yeah, this is also my holy grail bag. I wanted a beige one and I wanted a black one, and I have both. I don't need any more. Maybe I'm going to explore other colors, but these for me are essential in my wardrobe, and I'm glad to have checked them off my wish list. Okay, my next Chanel bag is this one. It is in this green, army green color, and this one has the softest leather ever. It's so plushy and so soft. It's actually even softer than my vintage Chanel one. Like, this is just really so soft and plushy, and I really love touching this. I remember this bag so well. I first saw this in a pre-love store in BGC, and I was trying it on, and I couldn't forget how soft it was. And I was like, gosh, I really love this bag so much. And I was always thinking about this, even though I did decide not to get it that time. After, has it been 3 years? Yeah, after 3 years, I found this again. This time it was in Carousel, and I remembered the color so well because this is such a distinct color, and I've never seen a color like this combination with the ruthenium hardware and this olive green color, which is so beautiful and so puffy. I really love this bag so much. And when I saw the photo, I knew that this was the same bag, and I snapped it up right away. I think somehow the bag called out to me because I did remember trying out this bag at the store, and then I searched for army green Chanel bag, classic flap, and this came out in Carousel, and it was as if this bag was calling out to me for me to buy it. I'm glad that I found it because I thought that for sure someone had already bought this bag, and I was so happy to find out that no one has. It was just at the store, at the same store for so many years, and so I was able to even get it for a better price because I knew that this was in the store for a long time. This is a double flap bag. It is so soft, and I really love the leather of this year. I'm not sure what year this was made. I think it was around 2010. There are a few scratches here and there, but I really don't mind it because it is just so soft. It's the softest bag I own, and It is so plush and beautiful, and I will never let go of this bag. It comes in such a beautiful color, in such a beautiful olive green color, which I found out such a great neutral. I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Okay, next is this vintage Chanel bag from the 90s as well. This is the Chanel XL Tote with a giant Chanel leather chain. And this is just really so distinct and so beautiful for me. The design is really so simple. It has the big Chanel CC logo here, but I think the straps really do it for me. I really love wearing it. Like when I wear it like this, it just feels so luxurious. And I really love the giant straps. It's just so beautiful, and I'm able to put so much in this. Actually, I use a bag organizer with this to make sure that my things are organized inside, because it's really just one big space, and there's a zip part here which is kind of big. I put shoe boxes inside my totes to keep it shaped, and yeah, inside it's just one big space. But this is sort of like my throw-all bag, and yeah, I love the way it looks. I love how XL it is, how I'm able to put so much inside. Although when I do fill this up, the chains tend to become heavier. They tend to sort of dig into my shoulder. But yeah, that's why I put bag organizer inside, so that I don't have to fill it with so many things. Otherwise, I'd have to put so many things inside to keep it shaped. So the bag organizer allows me to carry just the bare essentials. And yeah, that's what I do when I carry this bag. The leather itself is lightweight, but it's really the chain, I think, that's heavy. It seems like it's brass, and yeah, I think that really adds to the weight of the bag. But yeah, I love it. It's a vintage piece, and I can't see myself letting go of this one because I really love the way it looks. Okay, next one is this light gray one with the CC logo. It is a very simple, straightforward Chanel bag, but it's quilted all over. I think it's called the Chanel Tote. I'm gonna list it down below. But this one, the chain is actually super lightweight, and this part, since it is made of leather, is so comfortable to wear. Even though I tend to fill this up with so much stuff, it stays comfortable. And yeah, I love it. I love how slouchy it looks, and it has that sort of like distressed look because of the pebbled leather. So the leather is pebbled, and when I got this was actually much softer, and it sort of like had a slouchier feel. But I cleaned it. I used leather cleaner on it because it was quite dirty. This was a pre-love purchase. I got it from someone who wanted to offload their bags from Instagram, and I love that this comes in silver hardware. I was actually looking for a light gray Chanel bag, and I'm glad that I have this one. Of course, I still want a classic flap in the light gray color or in the white color, but let's see. And the caramel color also, that really calls out to me. But I am happy with this one. It's a great everyday bag. I don't really need to think so much about it. The pebbled leather makes it so effortless, and I don't need to baby it at all. What I love about this one is it actually closes up. It has the zipper option, so you can actually close the bag up. So when I travel, I usually keep this closed. And it comes with this little pouch, which I love. It matches the interior of the bag, and it's actually attached to the bag. You can detach it, of course, but it has this thing that allows you to find this whenever you need it. So you can put the essentials here. When you're traveling, you can put your passport in here, your wallet, and it's easy to find. All you need to do is to find this part and grab it, and you'll be able to find this pouch. I really love this design. It's so different from all the other Chanel totes that I've seen, and it's all leather. I really love that. And this sort of leather is waterproof, splash proof. You really don't need to baby it. I really love it. And it's really great for everyday use. Okay, next up are shoes, and this is my ultimate favorite Chanel pair of ballet flats, and I use this all the time. Like whenever I don't know what pair of shoes to wear, I just wear this and it's just so classic, so comfortable. It's made of lambskin leather. It's just so comfortable and I really love it. My feet love it so much. Usually when I wear ballet flats, like after a few hours, my feet start to hurt and they start to get blisters, but with this one I never do because the whole thing is made of leather. It just sort of molds to my feet and I love it so much. It's just such a beautiful pair of shoes, such a classic, and I am so happy to have this in my collection. I found this in Fashion File. This was pre-loved but only slightly used. It came with a very good price. I snapped it up right away because these are classic Chanel flats, and I'm actually looking for other colors, other colorways for this because I know that I'll be able to use them until I'm old and gray. And I already put protective soles on them, so these won't wear out very easily. So all I need to do in case this wears out is just replace these protective soles and I'll be able to use my Chanel ballet flats forever. Yeah, so far it's been really good. I've been using them without any thought or without being so careful. And I haven't seen any scuffs on them, and yeah, just some minor scuffs here and there, but they are in pretty great condition considering I've used them so much for everywhere. And yeah, it just matches my entire wardrobe. I love these so much. The next pair is a recent purchase. I think this is one of my newest Chanel purchases. And I got these from Fashion File as well. These are brand new. They haven't been used. And I put this protective sticker on them because I haven't been able to go to Mr. Quickie or my cobbler to put those protective soles. So I got this protective sticker instead and I put it on myself. And so far it's been really good. And yeah, these are so soft, but I noticed that this part where my toes are, this part sort of rubs and this can be quite rough on my toes. It's sort of a weird feeling. It's sort of like, it's not uncomfortable, but you do feel like there's like straw rubbing against your toes. But they are pretty comfortable, like they don't really hurt or anything. But I think I'm just used to having lambskin leather rub against my feet or my toes. It's different and it's cool and I love it. I love that it's black and it has like the CC logo here, but it's not like screaming. It's made of like Grosgrain ribbon and the leather is lambskin leather, so it's super soft. So yeah, I really love this, but I haven't used these enough because I really don't have anywhere to go. I haven't been going out lately, and so yeah, usually for grocery runs or if I just need to go for a quick trip to the mall, I would wear these. And last but not the least, we have my Chanel Slingback heels. These are low heels. These are not as comfortable as I thought they would be. I thought I would use them as much as my ballet flats, but they are quite stiff and they fit weird on my feet. It's narrow and it doesn't really, my feet are not happy when I'm wearing this for a long time. And I think it's the design of the shoe, or I don't know. I try not to wear it for a long period of time because I don't want to end up hating these shoes. But I do know some people who really hate these shoes. I really love the design actually. And I think they look effortless and cool when you're wearing it with jeans, a nice white shirt, a jacket. This is really so pretty, but yeah, they are not the most comfortable. I think they're probably like 6 out of 10. That's like not that great. But I love the design and I love the black and beige combo. It's really such a classic and it just matches my entire wardrobe no matter what. And there you go guys, that was my mini Chanel collection. I don't really have that many, but I do use each and every one of them a lot. They are in heavy rotation in my wardrobe and I really enjoy using them because they are just beautifully made, so comfortable and so effortless. I really love the design. I'm just so happy that I have these in my collection because these really are very hardworking. Whenever I don't know what to wear, I will pick one of these up and I know for sure that they will look stunning or they will elevate my outfit. And that's it for me, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below what you think of my collection and what you think I should add to my collection. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video.